Okay, just a quick warning. There's going to be a lot of flashbacks and dialogue in this chapter, so I'm not going to delve too much into detail into them. I'm just going to get to the most important parts of the dialogue and flashbacks. Although I do question why Kurama 2 is having a flashback that only Kurama 1 was in. Oh yeah, and this chapter contains lots and lots of feels. God freaking damn it, Kishi. Hey guys, LunarSpawn27 here, bringing you Naruto chapter 698, Naruto and Sasuke 5, the conclusion to their fight. So the chapter begins right where left off. Sasuke was going to lunge his Chidori at Naruto, but Naruto counterattacks with an uppercut to his face, sending him flying to the nearest rock wall. It's not surprising that Naruto was going to counter this somehow, but seeing that uppercut was pretty sweet. It was a good thing Naruto observed Sasuke's Sharingan deactivating before the Chidori can hit. Frustrated that Naruto was still able to keep on going no matter how many times Sasuke tries to knock him down, he decides to combine the Chidori with the Amaterasu flames, or his Kagetsuchi as he calls it. While with Naruto, the other Kurama decides to give him all of his chakra, but after doing this, the other Kurama will fall asleep. Thus, we get the final Chidori and Rasengan clash of the fight, except this time they're going vertically, while back in part 1, they were just going straight horizontally. The attacks meet, creating a huge white explosion, destroying whatever's left of the Hashirama and Madara statues, engulfing Naruto and Sasuke in white, so you'd think we would get another conversation between the two in the interdimensional plane. No, cut to several hours later. It is now nighttime, and Naruto and Sasuke are down on the ground, severely exhausted, bruised and battered and bloodied. Now, one thing to point out, when Sasuke was looking down, he noticed something, but that doesn't get revealed until the final page. When reading this chapter, I assumed it must have been a major injury that they suffered during the Chidori Rasengan clash, because Naruto said that if he or Sasuke tried to move anymore, they'd bleed out and die. I guess this is what Naruto truly meant when he said that the next time they'll fight, they'll both die. So since both of them can't move, all they can do now is talk. So Sasuke asks Naruto, "Why did you still concern yourself that much with me?" And Naruto's reply was, "Because we're friends." He then answers his next question, which is, "What exactly does friend mean to you?" Which is this: I honestly don't think I'd really have an answer. It's just when I see you carrying that burden and going on about everything the way you do, somehow I just hurt. So knowing the pain that Sasuke was going through, Naruto couldn't leave him alone. Thus we get Sasuke's perspective on their friendship, his inner thoughts and what he truly thinks about Naruto. Which is great because throughout the entire series, I feel like we've only seen Naruto's perspective in their friendship. Mostly Naruto's inner thoughts on what he thinks about Sasuke. We kind of get a feeling of what Sasuke thinks about Naruto, but we never delved deeper into his thoughts on Naruto or on their friendship slash rivalry. And seeing Sasuke's inner thoughts about his friendship with Naruto got me to understand Sasuke's character a bit more. I just wish we would have had this sooner. Maybe that way I wouldn't hate Sasuke so much back then. Now, in his inner monologue, Sasuke understood Naruto about being alone, but seeing him doing all these stupid foolish things just to get punished and to get anyone to notice him made Sasuke think that Naruto was a worthless, good-for-nothing jerk. But the more and more times he saw Naruto desperate to be connected with people got him thinking about his family, which made him at ease, yet at the same time thought it was weak. So in order to escape from that weakness, he would constantly train to get revenge on his brother Itachi. Yet he ended up in the same team as Naruto in Team 7, and the more times he spent with his team, the more he considered his team as his family. He knew that someday he wanted to fight Naruto. And just like how Naruto would hurt when he sees Sasuke suffering, Sasuke will also be hurting when he sees Naruto suffering. He even thought of Naruto as his friend, but after seeing him getting stronger and stronger, he started to become jealous because he saw in Naruto a strength that he didn't have. He always considered Naruto walking in front of him just like his older brother Itachi once did. Back in the real world, the sun has risen. It is now a new day, day, Naruto and Sasuke manage to wake up in the morning, yet they still can't move their bodies, and Naruto still wants to continue the fight, which causes Sasuke to laugh. Not an evil, crazy, maniacal laugh. Kind of surprising considering this is Sasuke and all. But after he was done, he accepts it and says, "This is my loss." Although technically it's kind of a draw because they're both down, but since Sasuke is surrendering, I guess this counts as a win, but honestly it's a draw if you ask me. Now since Sasuke has come to accept Naruto, he tells him that if he dies here, the eternal destiny that the Rikudo Sennin talked about will end. He tells Naruto that he can still dispel the infinite Tsukiyomi after he dies by transplanting the Rinnegan into Kakashi, which, okay, as cool as it sounds for Kakashi to have the Rinnegan, I guess it would be called Kakashi of the Rinnegan or something. The dude lost so much chakra after using one Sharingan, let alone both Sharingans. Imagine how much chakra he would have to spend to use the freaking Rinnegan. However, Naruto tells him that dying will not get anything settled, and that he should consider both of them working together. It seems that Naruto really does have a plan to maintain the peace in the shinobi world, and that is to take the cooperation of all shinobi everywhere. Okay, it's not as well detailed as Sasuke's plan in the previous chapters, but it's something. I mean, he technically unified everyone when they all shared Kurama's chakra during the war, and when he becomes Hokage, he can maintain that unity, I guess. However, Sasuke is doubtful, saying that he wouldn't be able to accept anyone else, which, granted, makes Naruto really special and all, but what about Team Taka or Team Hebe or whatever the team's called now? I mean, granted, Sasuke treated them like tools, but these three seem incredibly loyal to Sasuke. I mean, especially Jugo. Karin is... Actually, no, you know what? Fuck Karin. She's the worst female character in Naruto history. Suigetsu is Suigetsu. And aside from them, what about Sakura? Because, let's face it, even after that Genjutsu, she's still gonna be in love with Sasuke, even though she shouldn't. Anyway, moving on. Sasuke asks Naruto how can he be so sure if he doesn't end up opposing him again. Naruto tells him that he'll stop him again, but he wouldn't do that anymore. Then Sasuke asks him, how can you say that? However, Naruto responds, I'm not gonna repeat myself to you. Sasuke then turns away and sheds a single tear from his face. I mean, seriously, we haven't seen this guy shed actual tears. Not tears from blood from the Amaterasu, but actual tears since mourning the loss of his brother Itachi after he learned the truth about him. This is the first time he cried since then. Granted, it's just a single tear, but I'm still counting it. And then the chapter ends in quite a surprise. And it's not Sasuke crying. It's not Sasuke saying to Naruto, shut it, Usaranto Kachi, which was what he would call Naruto back in part 1, which usually means loser, dumbass, or whichever you want to call it. But it's the fact that they're both missing an arm! Holy shit, that attack caused more damage than I thought. Although, I do like the symbolism of their blood intertwining with each other. Kinda makes you wonder if they actually had their arms intact, they would be holding hands or something. But I guess this is their way of connecting with each other. But if you look closely at the blood, it kinda looks like a shape of the bottom half of a heart. Oh shit. Look, I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing. I'm not supporting the pairing or anything. So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 698. What did I think? Honestly, I thought this was a great conclusion to the fight. But if I may be honest here, I preferred part 1 fight over this fight because there were some good moments in this fight. It's just that there was something missing. It got better in the previous chapter, and this chapter was a really good conclusion to the fight. Don't get me wrong, but again, I still felt like there was something missing. There are probably going to be some people who might not like the flashbacks and the dialogue in this chapter, but honestly, I didn't mind. In fact, I liked Sasuke's inner monologue about his thoughts on his friendship with Naruto and what he really thinks overall with Naruto. I'm really glad we got that because it develops Sasuke's character, plus we get a better understanding of him too. The conversation between Naruto and Sasuke was really good. Both of them had some really good lines during their conversation, but the more I think about it, all this conflict and drama could have been easily avoided if Sasuke put aside his jealousy and Naruto put aside his stubbornness and actually had this kind of heart-to-heart conversation back in the past, or better yet, confront each other, I don't know, during the times at the academy or back when they were teammates and become truly good friends. But no, that would have been too easy. But now since all this is over, I guess Sasuke is good for reals this time. Okay, so does this mean that Sasuke is going to go back to Konoha? Well, honestly, I don't know because I assume he's going to continue being a rogue ninja from what we've seen from his attire for the upcoming The Last Naruto movie. Why is he still rogue ninja? I have no idea. And speaking of The Last Naruto movie, from what was shown from his design, his right arm was bandaged. Well, since he's missing an arm here, we can safely assume that he had a replacement on his arm, which explains why his arm was all bandaged. Maybe it's a reattached white Zetsu arm, maybe it's the result of having some Senju DNA into him, or maybe this is an artificial arm that Sakura will be able to reattach onto him. As for Sasuke, we don't know if he's going to get a replacement left arm. His arm was covered from his poncho, so for all we know, he might not get an arm. But it's obvious that the wounds will heal thanks to Sakura, who I'm assuming is going to show up in the next chapter. I wonder why it's actually taking this long for her to get here. Maybe she's still exhausted from that genjutsu or something. But overall, I thought this chapter was a really good one. This was a good conclusion to the fight, and next week is going to be the conclusion of the entire Naruto series. Next week, 699 and 700 will both be released, and I believe chapter 700, that's the official chapter that Naruto is going to end, is going to be in color. So yeah, in 7 days, Naruto is going to end. I gotta be frank here, I can't believe Naruto is really ending so soon. Well, considering that we're getting 2 chapters next week, let's hope that Kishimoto will wrap up some loose ends from those 2 chapters alone, hopefully. So yeah, tell me guys, what are your thoughts on this week's chapter of Naruto? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What are your thoughts on the conversation between Naruto and Sasuke? And were you surprised as I was when you saw the final panel on the last page? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe to more videos, and be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 698. I'm going to respond 27, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.